Hey guys, Lambdog76 here. This is a video response to Robbie G TV's last video. And when I say his last video, I mean his last video. First and foremost, congratulations, Robbie G. You have won a prize for being the 1,000th person to make it. This is going to be my last video. You're definitely getting a little hot under the collar. From where I sit, it's what I call the angry, to me, we've known each other for a while, we can be honest, right? To me, what I see right there is what I call the angry stepfather pep talk. You know, it's where you hook up with a woman who already has some kids, and you know, the kids are a little bit wayward, so you're gonna set their little asses straight, right? Wow, dude. I would just like to make a counterpoint, if I may. And you know, you and I kind of understand each other, and we're comfortable with talking about such things. And hopefully, the people that watch us don't misunderstand, and our minions don't end up going to war over this. But if our minions must battle, then so be it, right? So hey, real quick, an aside, something that hardly anybody else will understand. What do you think about shorting at 13/20/25 at 6:30 in the morning, huh? I don't know, man. Oh, good thing I didn't. Did you see that? Oh man, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, look, it would have worked. You see that? You see that, everybody? 13/20/25, and it dropped 3 points right there. You know how much money that is? Lots. Or it can be lots, potentially. Anyway, it's a weird delay on here when you're on the worldwide deal. Our cash markets haven't opened yet, for those that don't know what's going on. So it's kind of like a global feedback for what people in the Forex are doing in not Forex, but the Globex over in Europe and stuff. So we get like this funny little whip reaction here first thing in the morning. And Robbie likes to wait until I think you told me you like to wait until our domestic cash markets open and the news hasn't been launched yet. All right. You think that got rid of the casual viewer? All right, man. So anyway, here's what I see with your, and this is the counterpoint as to why I don't want people to shut the F up. Number one rule of business: see a need, fill a need. Now, people may be complaining to the wrong person, but businesses hear their complaints as much as anyone else. Look at private security firms, for example. They see a need, they fill a need. Specialized, motivated soldiers. Same thing with road pavement, right? You have a construction company. You listen. You put your ear to the ground. People bitching about the roads. Well, hell, I'll just put together a crew, and we only do good work. You know, we're not going to do this slap it together stuff, and then people are going to see the difference. So it isn't just a matter of put your head down and just be a grunt. And I know that's not what your point was. Your point was not to bitch for the sense of bitching. But as far as our audience is concerned, I'm thinking we got to listen. Imagine the Imagine how well the company's doing right now that had the foresight to where when this whole end of the world stuff became really popular, they pumped up their freeze-dried inventory. They listened. They responded. And now they're selling however many thousands of dollars a day in freaking dehydrated yams. I definitely dig what you're saying of the, Captain John Smith. If you don't work, you don't eat. It's really what this nation was initially founded upon. Roanoke, Jonestown. When our forefathers, now when I say forefathers, I'm not talking about post-revolution. I'm talking about when all these honkies came over here on a ship and they're just faced with wilderness, man. If you didn't get your hustle on, and it was directly related, you died. And people were at the point of they were actually burning their houses that they had built for firewood to make a bonfire so that they didn't freeze to death in the night. We look back and say, well, hell, that's pretty well, that's kind of short-sighted to tear down your home, your residence, just to make fire for one night. But how often do we do it? The chart that you're looking at right now is it's a futures chart for the S&P 500. It's like S&P 500 basket here. And we speculate on the price, and it goes up, it goes down, whatever. And it's a margin type situation where like each tick is a pretty high value. Guys like Robbie G, they get in this and they exchange their money back and forth. The participants in this little e-money just exchange their own money back and forth. The news would have you believe that as you drive by the gas station, and gas is $3.70 at the pump, it's because a guy like Robbie, or a guy like me, or a guy like Dan are speculating on oil futures driving it up. Man, we're going in both directions. Some of us are going long, some of us are going short. This is a bit off topic, but it relates to what we're talking about. I did some traveling this weekend. And here in my neighborhood, I mentioned the $3.70 a gallon. I think we're at $3.65 a gallon now over here. When I was up in Live Oak, Florida, about 200 miles north of where I'm at, maybe 250. Anyway, you can see Live Oak on the map, Live Oak, Florida. Gas was damn near $4 a gallon. What's the difference? They're right off the interstate. It's just the way things are, man. The news tries to make sense of stuff, and we're always looking for a fall guy. And you see some stockbrokers, and they're making out pretty good. It's it's their fault. They're just driving this up, playing their little game. So to a point, you can't make excuses. If you're on the downward side. But then again, on the other side of that coin, you gotta listen. Because when the natives start to get restless, and they begin to realize just what a BS prospect money and wealth really is. I was talking on the phone to the friend, and in some cases, some of the last things that a wealthy man has seen is the bottom of a poor man's boot. And if you let it go too long, and if you don't listen, there's danger in that, man.